Right, back to it. Where were we?
Think we left off just before. I was gonna tell you guys a bit about this guy called Roman.
So, there's the Roman Chronicles have begun. Right. You need a minute?
Bit of a phlegm, but we're good.
Yeah, we're good.
We're good.
This is when Sheldon started telling me about stuff.
This is once we got like that close after this story, pretty much, because
he started the prequel stories.
Yeah. So it was back in Mumbai, yeah, and surprising we still haven't reached. When I reached Australia, the stories are still of Mumbai.
Still the Mumbai
saga.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy was like a goalkeeper. But you know the substitute goalkeeper, you've got like 18 players on a soccer team.
Yes.
You play 11, the rest 7 are like subs. Or like 4 are subs, 3 are reserves.
I appreciate you assuming that I don't know anything about soccer. And just like explaining the very, very basics for the point of the story.
Just for someone listening who doesn't know much about soccer.
Yeah.
So he's like one of the least likely players to have that's gonna play the match.
Yeah.
Because you've got the main goalkeeper and you never really sub that goalkeeper, right?
Yep.
So I've known him back in the day from like year 7. And this was probably like year 9. Yeah, year 9. Actually, I've known him since year 4, but we got close year 7. And then we just played together, same team for like 1 year. And then next team, he just got, like I got promoted to the A team, which is like the better team. He stayed B. And then nothing, we like graduated school, year 10. Went to college, everyone just split off.
So this is one of these friendships where it doesn't really kick off until after school.
Kinda, no. So you gotta understand the soccer team. Everyone was just like family. It was like a second family. Yeah, it's like all our parents knew each other's parents and stuff. So we were close. So when I heard this, that's why. Well, we'll get to that. But the story is that's the more wackier part of the story. Because like we never expected this to happen with someone we know, but it still did anyway. So we went off to college. And then probably like in year 11, just like our college. So I used to go to 2 places to church, right? One was my parish near my house, 10 minutes. One was where my school was, separate places, which was like 45 minutes away. But then if I went to my school church every Sunday, I meet my mates from school. And this is after school, like in year 11 and 12, right? And then one fine day I just meet a guy and he's like, and we never went to church, we just hang around in the back, just go for a stroll, like in the fucking soccer fields and stuff. And he's like, have you heard about Roman? And I was like, no.
So at the moment, Roman's just like an urban myth.
Yeah. Kind of like after school, because like I've lost contact after school. Just been with a couple of mates and we were really not in touch for like 2 years until like this point in time, this moment,
right? Yes,
where he's like back in my life somehow.
Right.
Like,
so even after all this time, you like it's essentially like reconnect, like different countries. You just end up back in the same place.
Yeah, but we were like classmates. Yeah,
classmates. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
But we just split off and never spoke for like 2 years, and then now here we go. I hear someone's like, have you heard about Roman? And I was like, no, what's going on? And he's saying, everyone's looking for him. Like, what do you mean?
Like he's like missing?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's missing.
Right. Like abducted missing or like wanted missing?
No one knows.
No one knows. He's just not there.
Missing.
Okay.
He hasn't returned. Nothing. Missing. And my mate's asking me, and I was like, "Why? Who asked you, or who told you that he's missing?" And he's like, "His parents." It's like, really? It's like, yeah. What's going on? And then I was like, "How long it's been?" Like, he's like, 3 days. It's like, fuck. All right. No one's seen him. Like, even his parents.
I understand
who he
the
lives
concept
with.
of missing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this goes 7 days later. We meet again on Sunday.
Right.
At this point, it's 10 days. No one's still seen him.
He's disappeared for... Okay.
So at this point, I was like, okay, what's the update? He's like, bro, like his parents reported him to the cops about that their child's missing. No word. And then after a certain point, you presume dead.
Right, okay.
Right?
This is the introduction to Roman, yeah?
Yeah.
This is how we're... Okay.
No, this is not how we met, but how you guys are now hearing about the story.
This is how you're going to introduce him to us. Like, this is...
Yeah, this is how you guys meet him, finally. After, and this is how he got introduced,
Right,
and that's
okay.
how we got close, because I
Right.
told him about such a story.
Something I want to address before we keep going. It is late at night at the time of recording, about 1:30, so if we're a bit slow, then tough. That's just how we're dealing with it, but it is what it is, alright? Now,
They'll get used to it.
yeah, you get used to it. Trust in the system that we're setting up here. Like, the story, like, it's just, we're just here to chill out and listen, right? That's what it is. And if it's slow, it's slow. And if it's...
Bear
when
with us,
good,
it's gonna
yeah.
be worth it.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So please
I'm
please
going
continue.
slow so you get attached to the character.
Yeah, 11 days, character.
Yeah.
It's a real fucking person. Real person missing for 11 days and you're making jokes.
Of course, because you'll see why.
Alright.
So at a certain point, even the cops are like, okay, we gotta state that he's dead. Because he's just gone. No one knows. 10 days. His parents mourned him. 3 days. Fucking almost had a funeral, but they're like, no body, so fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
So we're like, fuck, alright. This was like really strange and weird. All this shit went down. Probably 2 weeks later. Then 24, yeah. Probably 2 weeks later. I see him in the fucking... on the ground, so one of the soccer fields where me and my mate used to have, like, just take walks.
Right. And just on the ground, what, just like sleeping?
No, he was just chilling.
Just chilling. Just sitting around.
Yeah, just hanging around on a Sunday, 6 p.m. And we're like, what the fuck
So it's
is
been a
this
month.
dickhead doing here? Yeah, almost 24 days.
Yeah.
3 weeks.
Presumed dead.
Presumed dead already. He was presumed dead a week before. Like, you know, like it's been a while since
This
he's
guy's just
presumed
sitting out
dead.
in the open,
He's
not
just
like here in
chilling.
the world.
And we're like, bro, holy fuck, we gotta fucking talk to this dickhead.
Yeah.
We're like, where did you fucking go for like 10 days? Because we just assumed he was missing for those 10 days. And he's like, 10? When did I go away for 10 days? And we're like, bro, you went missing. Your parents fucking informed the cops. You were presumed dead. He's like, oh, that. He's like, no, he's like, oh, not 10 days. And he just laughed. He's like, bro, I was gone for like a month.
They only noticed the 10 days.
Yeah, no, like we seen him like after a while as well, and then because it took a while for him to be like, okay, this is serious. 3 days have passed. Now we start looking for him.
Yeah.
And then so it's been like, he's like, nah, I'm gone for a month, bro. And we're like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, my mom told me to buy groceries one morning.
Yeah, but not a morning a month ago.
A month ago, yeah.
Yeah, but like...
No, listen.
Yeah.
I was gonna buy groceries, and one of my mate pulls up in the car, and he's like, "I hop in." He's like, "Nah, just gotta buy groceries." He's like, "Yeah, I'll drop you." And before he hops in, he's like, "Have a look what's in the trunk." He opens the boot, and there's meth.
And there's meth. Right.
Like a lot of it.
Like full.
Yeah, so these guys just go fucked up on meth for like a month in a room, didn't leave a fucking room.
Yeah.
Like, went to like a resort on like a mountain or some shit, like, you know, like a hill station where it's chilly. Booked the room. Didn't get out of the room for like 30 days. Him and his mate just did meth.
Spontaneously.
Yeah. And yeah, they just drove off. So he was meant to buy groceries.
Yeah.
These guys fucked off for like 2 hours away.
Yeah.
Booked the fucking like room
Who
at a resort.
spontaneously decides to do meth other than meth heads?
Exactly.
Did he have any previous history with meth?
No. And then he started cooking meth.
How?
I really fucking didn't want to get into that, so I just left him. I was like, alright.
You eat it. No more.
No, he was explaining, but I was like, I can't be fucked.
Yeah, like
I don't care how meth is made. I don't care.
Did he have to figure it out, or did he already know?
No, he knew.
He knew.
He knew they would have meth for 30 days, but that's what.
No. Like how to make the. You said they made meth.
Oh, they learned.
After,
yeah.
So
that mate taught him how to make it, and then he became a meth fucking peddler in the street. He was selling meth. That's what making meth means. He was selling.
Okay, yeah. I understand that. So
and, the first time I was telling people this, and I didn't mention that the first thing. Like, I was giving them the show version. I didn't tell them I've seen him in the field. And they were like, fuck, how do you know about all this? Because he told me.
Like just directly.
Yeah.
So,
one hell of an introduction.
Yeah.
Right.
So after that, he was like, fuck, alright. We're good. We're close.
Good. Yeah. So keep your friends close and your meth dealers closer.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So now that we've gone through, like, you can just assume things just based on that story about Roman as a character. But like, what about interactions that you've had with him, or like directly, not like stories, but
Just
like,
weird.
Yeah. Like
He almost got an own goal during a tournament, like a match. Like, who does that?
he almost.
Like,
Okay. Well, no. Okay. Well.
and he just cooked it on the field. He went to take the ball was just rolling towards him. There's no one in like a fucking 10-meter radius, and he just tries to kick the ball, but he just swings and misses, and kicks it in the opposite direction.
Just fucks up. Well, I want to know more. None of this, not the soccer, but like more interesting shit that he's done, or like that you know about, or like.
No, after that I stopped interaction. What
do you mean? There's nothing else left.
That's it. I don't care.
You told me there was more Roman.
Yeah, well, because you've known him for ages.
I've known him for ages.
Stories over time.
Just him doing weird shit, like stealing stuff.
Yeah.
Just
Like
petty shit.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Well, no, we can leave out any of the petty shit then.
Yeah.
Nah, that's
But
alright.
this was like the main, where he just presumed dead.
Yeah.
And he walks back on the fucking soccer field like fucking Black Panther. As you could see, I am not dead. Like,
I can
legit.
see it now. Yeah. I can see it now. Nah, that's good.
Fuck.
More like the Brown Panther, though, really, yeah.
Yeah. Because we're all brown.
Yeah, well, yeah. That's my thing, yeah. No, alright, cool. But do you have any other important figures, I guess, in your time in, well, we've already covered most of Mumbai.
Yeah, I mean, we can move on to fucking Melbourne.
Melbourne, let's go.
The first time I bought weed was at a fucking KFC car park down center.
Nice. You're already getting part of the culture, yeah?
Yeah, one white dude rocks up in the Holden Commodore with glasses.
Yeah.
And he's like, hop in. Just checks out this little fucking foil with some weed in it.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, alright, I got a dealer. And over time, it just got worse and worse. I started knowing some fuck cunts. Like, one guy who just had his fucking face bashed in. So he's got a metal plate.
Oh, yeah.
Just weird. And then another dude fucking, who was like a mate's plug. He fucking got robbed at gunpoint in his house. And he's like, thank fuck, they only took like 20 grand in cash.
Yeah. And you say only 20 grand.
Thank fuck, because he had drugs worth way more.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, nah. Drugs are expensive.
Too expensive, bro.
Yeah, I think that's
Cocaine's like $300 a gram. Like,
no, see, I've never been in
cocaine.
the market for cocaine, so I don't know.
It's good enough for future use. If you want some good, that's like the benchmark.
Okay, cool. I'll make a mental note of that just for future market evaluation.
Yeah, because fucking inflation.
Yeah. So
Getting way much expensive.
how did you, like, you travel to a new country, right? And you want to look for weed or a weed dealer. How did you come across this guy? Just friend of a friend? Or
Friend of a friend.
friend of a friend?
Friend of a friend's plug.
Gotcha. Okay. It's always because you have to have some sort of connection. I assumed that there was like some sort of link, and you don't just stumble upon some dude in a KFC car park in a Commodore with glasses.
It's like then you need the rape whistle.
Yeah.
There's 3 sharp breasts.
Yeah.
Help me.
Like you blow the whistle, he finds out, oh shit, I had one, I've got one as well. He pulls it out just in case. It's like, hey, look, I see. Nah.
But yeah, tons of, like, that's how I know some fucked up people. But one of the worst things I've heard is one of my fucking good mate at the time, a few years ago, his roommate, right? He was a fucking Xanax addict.
Yes, yeah. I've heard Xan's very popular.
Yeah. And yeah, you just pop 2, you feel like Superman. Well, that's not a good thing all the time.
No, definitely not.
This guy was mixing fucking alcohol, with Xans.
Isn't that a lethal mix?
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and a lot. Like, Xan has like 50 tablets, like a bottle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is it something to do with alcohol being a depressant, and then the
Xanax being another fucking suppressant?
Yeah. So it's just the two combined. It's just...
Oh, this cunt went in like a psychotic fucking break.
Yeah.
Where he assaulted a guy on the street. Just chucked a fucking brick at him. Like, almost to just smash his head. And then just fucked off.
Right.
But it all got triggered because of one, like, his chick at the time told him, like, fuck you, I don't want to date you anymore. Like, just dumped him.
Yeah.
This cunt fucking went into, like, a depressive fucking... He was smashing, like, a bottle a day. A bottle a month. That's 50 pills in 30 days. That is a lot.
That is a lot.
No matter how you look at it, that is a lot.
Yeah, you're right, yeah.
Like, you're fucked for 90% of the time you're awake and conscious. You're fucked. You're not sober.
How do you even function like that? Like, you couldn't.
You couldn't. You can't.
No.
No. You don't know what's happening. That's what you... On Xans, you know what's happening in the moment.
Yeah.
And you just forget. So I knew a guy at High Point, one of the stores. I don't know if I should say the name of the store.
Up to you. I can choose not to edit it out.
That's fine, but I'll say the name anyway. Who gives a fuck?
Okay.
Because that guy's not there anymore.
Yeah.
Self-dive and ski, level 3.
Yeah.
All these fucking Aussie blokes. One cunt fucked up. You got the earplugs, tattoos, face tattoos. Just now he's even bald and got head tattoos.
Gotcha.
He used to smash almost a bottle a week.
Bottle a week?
Yeah.
Fuck.
This cunt was not in our dimension. He was living fucking like...
He was living somewhere else.
On Pluto.
Yeah.
Like, not even a planet anymore.
Yeah.
He's like mentally there. And he would finish his work. Like, they've got work, but they've got work weekly, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter when you finish on it, which day you plan it out. That's your job. But you got to finish by Sunday. This guy would finish like a week's work the previous week. So one day I went for a smoke outside in the dock. He's just sitting there. And I'm like, bro, I've seen you sit here and smoke like almost the whole day. Like yesterday and the day before. He's like, oh yeah, because I've got no work. We're like, what? He's like, yeah, I've got no work. Like, all my work that I had to do for this week, I smashed it last week. So he used to just get fucked up on Xans and just keep working and working and working.
Yeah, get it all Xans, done, and then he just has all that.
You're like on fucking autopilot.
Yeah. And you crunch it all together, and then...
He's doing like 72 hours of work in like fucking... like 20. And he's just smashing them on
That
Xans.
Can't be good mentally at all.
No, but he got promoted. And he's now the fucking manager at the shop at airport. Yeah, international airport.
Yeah. Fuck.
That's where he manages. That's the best store. That's the international airport rents. But yeah,
I guess the lesson there is if you wanted to be promoted,
you got to do drugs.
You have to.
You have to.
Yeah.
I don't know how you live life without drugs. It's stupid.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, here's an interesting thing, right? So, medicine in general, as a whole, right? There's different types for different causes, different effects, different levels, I guess. Where do you draw the line of what you won't take or won't have? So, like, for example, you break your leg and you need morphine in the emergency room.
Yeah.
You accept?
Of course.
Okay, good.
I've already had some.
You've already...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You were talking about... Do you want to talk about that?
No, we'll keep that for later.
Okay, we'll keep that one for later. Yeah. So, okay.
Just got to Melbourne, mate.
Yeah, I just got here. Let me relax a bit.
Yeah. Okay, all right.
Let me open up, freshen up.
Weed, obviously, on the table. Like any sort of general medication, like if you've got a headache, Panadol,
Bro, I would...
cough, Robitussin.
Anything that fucks you up, oxycodone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So we're past healing. That's past the line. Now we're up to recreational.
Painkillers. Yeah.
Yeah. Recreational.
Okay. Yeah.
Now.
But recreational. Look, I already had the first time I ever did anything other than weed. I studied for 2.5 months, every night.
Yeah.
Just about every drug I wanted to take, or every drug that I probably would take or could think of taking. I just read up on it.
So you've just got a whole
every night.
Wikipedia bit of knowledge.
No Wikipedia, bro. Everything else.
No, but you've got your own Wikipedia
yeah.
of everything that you've learned in that past 2 months.
100%.
Yeah.
And I already made a mental note of which drugs I gotta avoid no matter what.
Yep.
Like heroin's one, ice.
Yeah.
Probably when I'm 60, but we'll see that later.
Yeah.
And
what else is on this list?
Nangs.
Nangs, right?
Which a lot of people don't know, and a lot of people do. Right? Let's get a little deep.
Okay, yeah, let's. This is good. It says, finally.
You exist in this life.
Mm-hmm.
You exist in here, in your head, your brain. That's you.
Yeah.
Everything else is just meat on a hanger, and the hanger being a skeleton.
Mm-hmm.
All this is not Sheldon. Sheldon's just here, in here, the brain. That's Sheldon. But everything else is just meat on a hanger. That's just moving because I'm commanding it to.
Yeah.
My brain is, right? Fuck, I don't know where we are going with this, but
Thanks.
Don't worry, it happens to me too. I mean,
Right.
it's you start talking, you lose your train of thought, and you just fill in the words to try and find the spot.
I don't think I've spoken to anyone regarding this before, because it's a really interesting subject. Not a lot of people think about, right? They just think the whole body is them, but no, you were just here.
Your inside is
yeah,
more.
Your brain. That's you.
That,
yeah. That's just giving commands to everything else. It's giving you a command to breathe everything else, right? So it's really that's you.
Yeah.
What Nangs does is cuts off oxygen to your brain to make you feel a bit fucked up for and it's only 15 seconds, 30 seconds. It's not worth putting your brain at a risk for a 30-second high. Do MDMA, trip for 3 hours.
Yeah.
Do acid, trip for 12. Do
Yeah.
shrooms, trip for 5. That's the good shit.
Yeah.
Nangs are just not worth it, in my opinion.
So is it too high of a risk for too low of a reward?
Exactly.
Okay.
15, 30 seconds, 1 minute, 5 minutes is not enough to put your brain at a partial risk at all.
Right. So you'd rather just
drop MD.
Yep.
Like a fucking, gentleman.
Drop MD like a gentleman.
Exactly. Don't be a fucking shit cunt and fucking keep whacking Nangs. It's not worth it at the end of the day.
So why do you think people like Nangs then? Because what's the appeal then?
It's quick, it's easy, and it's you're out of,
It's legal, is it?
And it's not that expensive. You order online, bakery, some of the place I normally hang out at. Some guys came in from Queensland and Sydney, and they just ordered from there the canisters of Nangs, 300.
Oh yeah.
And they delivered it to the guys in Point Cook. So they just, when they arrived, the fucking package arrived same night, and there's 2 days of not knowing what happened.
I do actually know about the Nangs Bakery.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like
You'll see canisters everywhere.
I've got friends. I'll tell you off air that it's what I know about this whole
the
service
system. Yeah.
Yeah. The whole, because it's
It's
legal. I'm familiar with this.
It's
not,
legal.
not from
That's
personal
why,
experience, but I know from secondhand experience.
But that's one of the things I would recommend everyone listening to just avoid.
Avoid Nangs.
No, worth it. Drop acid.
Drop acid. Yeah. Well, see,
Have
look,
some
I've
shrooms.
been researching about acid myself, right? And look, I want to do it. You got to be in the right state of mind, I believe.
With the right people at the right time, in the right state of mind, and in the right environment.
Yeah, a lot of things.
And the right dosage. Very important.
Everything has to be correct, right? That's just the best way to do it.
Sometimes you can just go off the deep end. We're not having fun.
and then you just end up with a bad trip, and that's where I guess what's the stereotype where people jump out windows?
Yeah, but the thing with acid, you wouldn't jump out a window. You would just feel like jumping in a bad trip. That is obviously it's not gonna happen all the time.
No. It's all speculative as well. Like you don't.
No. If you're with the right people, right time, right mental place, because it's a trip of your subconscious mind.
Yep.
That's it. Best way to explain it. So whatever is in your subconscious, that's what you'll be saying, thinking about, feeling. So you can't go in angry, you can't go in sad. That's what you're gonna be feeling for like 8 hours. Do you want to feel sad for 8 hours? Do you want to feel shit like 8 hours? No,
you want to feel good for 8 hours.
Exactly.
So you want to be in like the proper mind state, and then just
exactly.
go for it. Yeah. No, cool. Still assembling the group of like people, friends. That like
and always drop in nature. It's beautiful.
Always drop in nature. Right?
Always. You just feel connected.
Couldn't you argue that it's more dangerous outside than inside?
No. I always do outside. I never trip inside.
Why not?
It's just too claustrophobic.
Do you reckon that's a personal experience thing, or is that just a general thing? Because it might. No,
just it's different for everyone.
Right. Yeah. But so you prefer to be outdoors because indoors you feel
claustrophobic?
Because
like I've studied environmental science, right? So I'm more connected to nature and like the ocean and stuff. So I like nature. So it's my more preferred space to be in.
No, that's good. That's good. Like you said, it's also the environment, the people, and your mood. Yeah.
Yeah.
So how many times have you done acid then?
15.
50? Fucking hell.
Yeah, that's not a lot. I've been slacking. I haven't touched...
What do you mean you've been slacking?
Bruh,
it's not a race.
No, like I haven't fucking tried... I haven't fucking done it in a while.
Yeah. Now to you, what's a while?
I've been waiting 2 years.
2 years, okay. Because to me, like,
I've been
that
waiting.
Could be 6 months.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for a while. It's just a bit... There's a lot of stuff happening.
What about other psychedelics? Like, what's your opinion on mushrooms?
Okay. What I was explaining earlier as well to Darren is there's 2 kinds people don't know about. The psychedelics.
Yep.
Acid, mushrooms. Even MDMA at high quantities is a bit psychedelic. That's when you're like more than a gram deep in the night. Also, if you smoke a bit of weed at the same time, you can start seeing shit. Oh, I had a fucking insane trip on some ecstasy and weed. Like, I could full on see stuff. Like, everything transformed into, like, you know, the Homer Simpson, like, the Simpsons kind of art style.
Yeah.
And we're just driving on the way back from the club, and everything just transformed into fucking, like, the Simpsons art style. Like reality transformed into that art style.
That is interesting to me.
Yeah.
Right.
But I was, like, too deep.
So...
we're coming home at, like, fucking, like, 5 a.m., 5:30. I was just out of it.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you reckon you could recreate that?
No.
Or was that
No, it's unique. Every time it's going to be different, but MD is a good drug.
So I guess that's part of the appeal then, that every time you do it, it's going to be a new sort of experience, and then those experiences just help build into your opinion and your character.
Also, that's like acid. But if you do MD, it's like mostly same. You just feel euphoric. It's like amazing.
Yeah.
It's like how are you probably going to feel when you see a child born? Or like if you're going to have children. Exactly. But it's different. So... Back to psychedelics and deliriums. That's psychedelics. Deliriums. And you shouldn't be trying this. Like, do not try this at home.
Yeah, put the warning halfway through the second hour. Yeah, that's a good fucking idea, yeah? People are not going to try it.
Like, do what I say, not what I do. I always tell everyone.
Yeah.
It's like datura seeds and salvia that you smoke. Datura seeds that you eat. And salvia that you smoke. There's a chance if you have enough, and enough being just like a handful of seeds, 2 handfuls of seeds, you can trip for 7 days straight. You're not conscious. You don't know what's reality, what's not.
So
you don't know if you're awake or asleep. You don't know if anything. For 7 days, you see monsters.
How are you supposed to survive?
You see dragons. That's when some people will jump out of a window.
Okay, all right. Don't sound too excited. Right. I don't understand. Like, all right, being stoned for 12 hours, right? 12 hours straight. You've got to be like just on, like simply just on weed, right?
Yeah. See, the thing is, it's different though. Being
but, like,
stoned and being on salvia or datura,
but
or even acid and MD.
you could still. I'm struggling to see how you can effectively take care of yourself.
You can't. You just
So
gotta
what do you
hope for
do?
the best. You're just tripping out. You shouldn't take that much.
Right.
You
So
take
I
like a
think you
fucking.
left that part out. Where
No,
you
no,
say
that's the yeah. So it's risky, right?
right.
Because you can even be high for 8 hours, but that high is not good. And a lot of people that smoke salvia don't have a good trip. It's like it forces you to get good.
Right. Okay.
Like either you get it together or you might jump out of a window.
Right. Either way, like you've got a goal to reach.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why that you take it. Like you take it with the purpose.
So, do you think that they could be like drugs like that can be used in experiments or testing for like curing mental illness, for example?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
They've been using, but probably not deliriums because deliriums are not recommended. But ketamine and MD shrooms are used for like trauma therapy.
I was thinking of the same thing. Couldn't remember the word. That's what I was trying to get you to say it. So, all right. How effective do you think it actually is for curing or like treating trauma therapy, or is it just an excuse for scientists to give drugs to people?
Look,
all opinion based.
They don't need a reason to give drugs to people because firstly, shrooms and stuff is cheap. You just grow them.
Yep.
Big pharma ain't making money, so they don't give a fuck about that stuff. If you're using it as treatment,
I'm thinking more of the science angle rather than the money angle. Like, do you think it's actually effective?
yes,
Yeah.
yeah, because once you start taking psychedelics, like if let's say you're a patient with trauma, a lot of trauma, you've never tried mushrooms before. So what I'll recommend, and I'll ask you about your life, what's been happening before, try to get to open up. And if I see there's like some good stuff, some good memories, good past, something that can work as a trigger, as a good one, I would recommend you taking mushrooms in capsules to microdose. Start with 2 weeks. Microdose every second day. Come see me after 2 weeks. 100% one time would have triggered that one good part, and then you'll be like, oh, and every time more often you start relating to that good part, and it just gets better, and you start forgetting about your trauma. Because you start holding on to the good that got triggered with the mushrooms.
Gotcha. Right. So, because science is supposed to be an exact thing, how you? I know you're not a scientist, but we're just theorizing and just.
I'm an environmental scientist.
Yeah. Same thing, environmental scientist. Yeah. So like.
Yeah, but not a chemist.
No, not a chemist. So because science is supposed to be exact, like how you know, so how you're saying how the drugs and the treatment and the experience can't be replicated, how it's different every time. How can that be reliably used to treat? Or am I mixing the two stories?
No, because you monitor your patients.
Yes.
You see what would work.
But if you're getting different test results every time.
That's what medicine is.
No.
Yeah, but then eventually...
No, you would get 3 different test results with 3 different substances, is what I'm trying to say. It's just as psychedelics are kind of a drug where every trip is different because you're going to be in a different state of mind every time you take them. But you're going to get 3 different results. If, let's say, I test you with ketamine, I test you with mushrooms, and I test you with MD.
Mm-hmm.
3 different results, but if I repeat those results, the results will be the same for each of them. That's how it works.
Okay.
So I would test 3 substances, see which works the best, or I'd probably already know which substance would work the best because of my knowledge. That's why I said, okay, you just microdose mushrooms, 0.3 grams, nothing. Yep. But it will start working. After 2 weeks, let's go to 0.5.
And then you just keep building up there.
And then, because then I'm recommending you. Then I give you a prescription. And that's it. You chill for the rest of your life. Right. Just microdose. Every alternate day.
Dr. Sheldon's advice on microdosing mushrooms.
I'm telling you. What do you think the guys in Silicon Valley do?
Yeah.
The guys who are just killing in life.
Probably
right
a lot of Adderall.
No.
No?
No.
Or psychedelics.
Yes.
Just to generate
just microdose. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Yeah.
150%. You can check it up.
Yeah.
Check it up. Silicon Valley people microdose just to come up with cool shit and new shit.
Yeah.
What do you think thoughts and ideas come from? Like all the new shit we think of, like.
Yeah.
Really happens.
Have you heard of the stoned ape theory?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like the same concept for that.
Same.
So
They ate a mushroom.
Yeah. Exactly. Like that's how.
Yeah.
That's how monkeys evolve into us because they had the ideas. I guess.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
So
apes evolved into humans.
All right, Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
But no. It's a good theory.
I still believe science way more than religion.
Yeah. No, I was just saying it's a much better theory than any religion that I've heard of so far.
Yeah.
I guess there's the ones where
probably no better than Scientology.
Scientology, yeah. Dude, Scientology. Do you know much about Scientology?
Nothing.
Neither.
So we're good. Neither do they. We're doing good.
Yeah. Good. We don't want to be indoctrinated into anything like that shit. No. Scientology is for Hollywood exclusively, pretty much. Like, if you were like an average everyday person and you're like, yeah, I subscribe to Scientology, you're probably homeless.
It's like yearly membership fee, $500,000.
Is it really?
Or $1,000,000. No, probably would be. I'm just joking.
Well, yeah. Well, okay. Let's say it was then, just for the sake of this. Then you probably would be homeless, but you'd have your religion. You see, and that's what's important.
I mean, religion is the biggest scam, but we won't go.
No, because well, you can have an opinion like that. I've growing up with religion, like you.
Bro. My family is like dead religious, like dead serious religious.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm the only black sheep because I'm the only one that's done psychedelics.
Right. Even like going like grandparents.
Oh, no one's touched anything, even weed.
Really?
Yeah, even oxycodone. I'm the first dickhead to get prescribed oxycodone.
Nice, man. Nice. Right, that's interesting. I'm trying to think. I don't know if
morphine.
And morphine too. Yeah.
That's a good shit. That's good shit. Oh my god, that's strong shit.
I've never had an injury where
you should break your hand one day. Just go break.
It's funny.
Break your wrist.
I've broken my hand before.
Just break your wrist. Rock up to the hospital where I need some morphine.
Yeah.
In the emergency. Oh, they'll give you for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, see, because when I broke my hand most recently, it was knuckle fractures.
Yeah.
So they didn't give me anything for it. No medicine, nothing out of the ordinary.
Morphine's fucking good. Yeah. Like the bag lasts like more than a day, or like at least a day.
Right. Yeah.
Because it drips like fucking 0.5 ml.
Mm-hmm.
Or 1 ml every like fucking 15 minutes. But the 1 minute's taking you to like another place for 15 minutes.
Right, and it just keeps you going. So how would you compare experiences like with morphine then opposed to everything else that you've done? Like
morphine was just weird. Like it was weirdly good.
But did it actually help, or was it just a thing to pass?
No, it was something to just not think about the pain.
Right,
that's how it was.
Recovery thing.
It just makes you forget anything and everything about everything.
Right. See, that's
and you're just like you won't even like. Okay, so I got hooked up to this fucking machine. Yeah.
Mm.
You press it once, it dispenses like a 1 ml for 15 minutes. So I could hit the fucking thing once every 15 minutes.
So that's exactly what you did.
Exactly what. So I hit it. 15 minutes. I felt a bit. Hit it. So you need, because so I went to the hospital after doing heaps of other shit. So my tolerance was a bit higher. So I needed to hit it twice to like really fucking kick in.
Yeah.
And maybe like out of this place.
Did they let you? Because you said it was once every 15 minutes.
Yeah, because it's timer locked.
Gotcha.
You can't hit it unless 15 minutes has passed. It just gives you like a warning saying like you've got 2.5 minutes left.
Yeah, so then you press it once, but then the warning comes up again.
Yeah, so I hit it again. No, so I hit it 3 times every 15 minutes. So it's been 45 minutes since.
Yeah.
But on the 3rd time, when I hit it, I just like, I was like gone, unconscious, but still like kind of like lucid dreaming.
Yep. Like lucid daydreaming.
Yeah, but I don't remember stuff. Like at all.
Okay, no, that's fair.
I don't know if I was asleep or awake.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Right, that's interesting.
Yeah. I don't know if I was asleep or awake, but all of a sudden I just woke up and I felt like, I just woke up from a sleep.
Mm.
and I think like it's been 6 hours. And I hit the button. I was like, "Fuck, that was good. I need to do this again."
15 minutes, yeah. So you go straight back in round 4.
No, dude. The warning showed up. You still got 3.5 minutes left.
So I didn't even take up the whole time.
I thought it was 6 hours. It was 1.5 minutes. That's morphine.
Fuck, man. I don't know if I like that.
Nah, it's not good.
No, it's not good.
It's not good. Like all the stuff that the hospital use is not good. Like that's why you use it only for a short amount of time. Just till it fixes you, like your heel, your recovery a bit better.
Yeah, the one job to like look after you and like all that shit's.
No, that's why they gotta monitor you, and it's like locked. 2 people can come and administer that, not a single person, because they don't want you. They don't want the nurses fucking up.
Yeah.
Because it's some serious shit.
Yeah.
Like instead of 1 ml, if you dispense 5 ml every 15 minutes, I would be dead.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, cool, yeah.
You'd see Jesus.
Yeah.
No, there was fuck, I don't remember who the comedian was, but it was someone said that they it was a Muslim guy that said that he saw Jesus like after getting hit by a soccer ball, and he's like, do you know how hard you'd have to be hit to see someone else's God? I don't remember who it was, but I remember the joke there, and I thought it was applicable and relevant to this. But getting back on track, coming to Melbourne, right?
Yeah.
So that was at 16 or 15?
17.
17,
yeah.
Right.
Because, yeah, from 16 I was fat, 17 I was thin.
Yep, gotcha.
So I landed here.
Right. So how much shit was in between from there to 21? Because you teased it before, but I want to get to this 21 story. There's got to be something. If you have to check the notes, you can check the notes.
It was definitely Thailand trip.
Right.
Thailand. Did you actually? Did you just?
Good one.
Did you tell me about Thailand off air or on air?
Off air.
Off air. Cool. So I do know a little bit about the Thailand trip.
Yeah, but definitely.
You went multiple times?
Yeah, but the second one's good. The first time we were just young. The first time we did shit, but we were just like young kids shit.
Yeah. Right.
This time I was 17, so we were gonna fuck.
Right. Okay.
At least I was.
Yeah.
Because it's past 16.
Yeah. Yep. Of course.
Right. So it was like both of our families planned a trip to Thailand, and we got our own room.
The 3 of us.
Just the 3 of us, and both of our families got like different rooms, and I don't even know if they were on the same level.
We weren't even near each other.
We were not even near each other.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Holy fuck.
We're on like level 3. Our parents are like level 4 and 5 and shit.
It was a 5-star resort. I've got some mad pics. There's a beach at the resort, in the resort, and then there's a water infinity pool and a beach just outside the resort. Exactly.
All right. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
No, it's like if you don't want to go to the beach, but you don't want to go to the beach,
you can go to the local beach instead of the actual beach. Yeah,
you can just go in your undies to this one.
Yeah.
You don't need to wear slippers and walk fucking to their beach.
No, not 100 meters away.
Yeah, but oh my god, and cigarettes?
Yeah.
Like here, it's like $37, 42, I think, even like a pack of 20.
Yeah.
I think it's increased to 45. Guess how much a pack of 10 cost me? And good, you know, like Marlboro is a good brand, right?
I don't know much about cigarettes at all.
Yeah, Marlboro Reds, Camels, they're good brands.
Mm-hmm.
Gold. For a box of 10, I was paying like $2.
$2.
Okay,
Bro,
that's how much we get taxed here on tobacco.
Jeez.
I was smoking like 2 cigarettes back to back at all times. I had a rule: never smoke 1 cigarette.
Right.
Just 2 back to back.
Just 2
Smashing, bro. I had like. And like one day, his fucking parents came in the room and the ashtray is full, like it's overflowing.
Well, hang on, I knocked out my microphone. Fuck! Hang on. Live technical. All right, fix the live technical difficulties. Everything should be back on track there. Good. Right. Fuck.
Right, yeah.
I gotta keep my feet away from the cables in the middle of the fucking room. Ashtray is full. Yeah.
Overflowing.
Yeah.
Just like I would have gone through like fucking 6 packs at this point, and it's like the first day we're there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't understand smoking that much.
when you're fucked up.
Yeah, but
It's good. Yeah, but I was sober. It was just cheap cigarettes.
Yeah, but like even just smoking at all, I would lose. I would go broke.
You would
just by smoking.
That's why a lot of people vape.
Yeah, but
no, I wouldn't.
Vaping isn't that good either.
I don't recommend either.
So
I don't recommend either. So
why did you do it then?
Because at that time I was a smoker. I started smoking at the age of 12.
Okay, all right. Must be more by things.
Yeah. No, it was just me things.
Yeah,
just
okay.
me being a dickhead.
Yeah, yeah, I could hear
My
that.
dad smoked as well at one point in time.
Mine didn't. Mine just smoked shisha.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. I'm like my dad's brother does, but other than him, it's just me. And we went and so there's like there was a dude who worked at the resort, and I was just playing table tennis with him.
Mm-hmm.
And in Thailand, they've got half moon and full moon parties, right?
Okay.
Or wild drug parties, if you don't know about them.
I don't know about them though.
Wild drug parties.
Okay.
Like, one guy dies every year. It's just a law. Every year, one guy dies at the party.
Fuck. No.
Yeah.
All right.
Probably drug overdose or killed or something.
Just something. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just everyone at the party. I went for one. Fuck. No, we were going for one. I went for another one that was hosted here, but like half moon themed. But it's on the beach, neon paint, and just rave music and a lot of drugs. A lot. Like you can just buy on the street. They're just selling, like on the beach.
Well, do police know that these sort of things occur?
Yeah.
And they just do nothing?
No.
Bro, they come up to you with a piece of paper with a list of drugs and prices. Like,
Yeah.
it's a full menu.
Oh yeah, it's a menu. Like it's like I'm telling, like a big scale. Like
Fuck.
every 2 minutes, someone will sell you, or will be selling. You can just buy. It's like a drug overload. There's like too much. So we tried to get there. I tried to take these cunts to one of those parties.
Yeah.
But we took a tuk-tuk, reached there. It wasn't happening that day, so we got wrong info. And I was like, fuck, I was hoping to try something. And then the tuk-tuk guy was like, what do you want?
So he was gonna fucking sell you, yeah?
Yeah, so I was like, well, I've never tried mushrooms before at the time. So I was like, oh, I need some mushrooms, bro. And he's like, oh, don't worry. He's like, and then he tells his brother, he wasn't there for some reason. So he was at the back of the resort. It was me and his brother. So and that guy was just like, he's always pointing towards his brother. And he's just like, this guy's already stoned. We were sober. It's just he would look stoned. And that guy just got amused. He's like, I know you smoked up. And his brother's like, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
He's like, I know you did. Like, nah, bro, I'm just looking for some mushrooms. And then, so we met up with another cunt, came in, dropped off some mushrooms. I had them. I split the bag over 2 days. Weren't that strong because I was used to much stronger stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So then I was like, okay, I really need to try something. So, and we were there for like almost a week. So I've got some good time to get to know one of the guys working there. We're playing table tennis. He's like, I was like, I'm looking for mushrooms. And he's like, that's actually a reggae bar. Not too far from me at this place. I was like, holy shit, walking distance.
That's perfect. Everything, the stars have just aligned.
Dude.
Wasn't walking. It was like 5 minute tuk-tuk into town.
And then a walk?
Yeah, then a walk.
Yeah, fair enough, yeah. Into, like a walk in town, yeah. Where where the main, because yeah, our resort was a bit away from everything. Fuck, I forgot where I was in the story.
So you found out about the reggae bar?
From the table tennis guy.
Reggae bar.
Yeah.
We just decided one evening, at least I'm gonna get fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
And so we'll meet our parents later on for dinner. And I was like, let's go to a reggae bar. We get there. Bro, there's like neon paint inside.
Yeah.
There's like
we're in Jamaica.
We're in Jamaica. It's like an actual
like
bamboo,
authentic
bamboo shack.
Yeah.
With like just reggae shit inside, posters, neon paint.
Right.
And they even give you paint to write your name if you want to write anything. Fucking amazing. Like lights were like reflecting the neon. That kind of thing. There was just a cat roaming. And we went there on the couches. So it was us three and like another fucking like group with like 2 guys and 1 chick. Russians.
Yeah.
At the fucking, just at the bar. Just standing and just chilling. And so the chick comes. She's like, here's the menu. And it's like beer and spirits. So I was like, cool. So I was like, let's order first and then ask about the drugs, because they know we're like customers.
They know why you're there, so like.
Yeah, but like, no, it's, bro, we're in a new country. It's uncomfortable, and also like sometimes cops can be annoying. Mm-hmm. So if we get fucked up, and we're 16.
I forgot about that detail. Yeah.
Oh, 17, my bad. Okay. Yeah, we're 17, but we're still kids.
Yeah.
His brother's 15. Yeah, so like, it's not like we're all like looking big.
No, not at all.
And we're there to ask about drugs.
Yeah.
So like, no adult would give us, like, naturally. So I was like, so we ordered some beer, all three of us, and this was like probably around 6. And the lady comes back, and I was like, you've got mushrooms? And she's like, what? Just to confirm, I was like, mushrooms, like, because, you know, it's a different language. So I got to make her understand in English. She's like, no. She's like, I only got something. Like, she said a word I didn't understand, started with an S. I was like, sorry, what do you have? She's like, I've got something. Again, the word started with an S. I was like, no, I don't understand. And then she just like gestured me to like, just hold on. Went at the back, comes up with the jar, opens the jar and takes off this big fucking spliff. Like, it's mad big. Like, massive, perfectly rolled.
Yeah.
Just like in a jar, there was probably like 30 in there. Yeah, dude, this was massive. Perfectly rolled. And I was like, how much? And she said something. Bro, it was, I shouldn't know. I think we did the math. It was like $10.
It was so cheap.
Yeah. Worth it for like weed already rolled up in Thailand? Fuck yeah. $10 is nothing. Less than a gram.
Give it a shot,
yeah. Dude, we smoked. I told him, his brother, like, are you gonna smoke up? He's like, fuck yeah. I was like, my man. We started smoking. I kid you not. We're like 1/4 of the way through. It's been half an hour. We are fucked. We don't know what's going on. And I'm still smoking. I smoked the other half because his brother's fucked up. So there's still half left. And I was like, oh, dude, this is like... And till this day, I don't know if the fucking weed was laced.
Surely.
Because we were so fucking fucked.
I reckon, yes.
So it's either really high percent THC fucking weed or it's laced.
Right.
Right? Because we've never smoked it. And I was like a regular. So for me to get this fucked up on half a spliff is not normal. So he's like, we're like, fuck it. And we try to smoke some more. And then I have like another quarter. We're just on the couch. We can't get up. We can't do shit. I convinced his brother to have a few hits. And we're just there. It's like 7:30. We're just fucked, not moving. No one said a word in like an hour. Yeah, there's music playing. We're just vibing. But really, we're just dying inside. At least me and his brother was. Darren's just chilling. Doesn't know like how fucked we are.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, everything looked normal to me.
Yeah, dude. We were just tripping out too hard. And even asked his brother, are you okay? He's like, nah. So I gave him some money. I was like, here you go.
You forgot the...
No, I'm getting to that. I gave him the money. And I was like, clear the bull, but like, I'm gonna order another joint before that. So I give him the money for 2 joints, and I was like, you're gonna clear the bill soon, and I'm gonna ask for another joint. I just say, when you're with me, exactly, don't do what I say, not what I do.
No, but what you do is pretty funny.
Yeah, but you wouldn't like it if it happened to you. It's okay to hear this, but when it happens to you, it's like, fucking hell.
You've got to go through that grace period of
exactly.
Like, here's the recovery. Yeah.
So when I asked for another split, and the thing is, the owners knew how fucked we were. Like, we were just staring into space. Right? So when she came back, I was like, I need another spliff. She refused.
Yeah.
Went back, told like the male who was working there, could be a husband, could be not. Came back, and I was like, he's like, what do you want? I was like, another spliff. He said, what? And I was like, a spliff. And then he said some shit in like Thai, went back. They refused to give us for like half an hour. Refused to give it to us. And then this guy went to clear the bill. I was like, bro, just go, give them the money and then take the spliff. So then he gave them the money. Like 10 minutes later, they brought the spliff. It's like 8:15 and I'm sparking this up. We're already out of our mind and there's like another fucking spliff left. And at 9, we gotta meet our parents for dinner.
Right, okay, look. simple question, right?
Yeah.
Did you end up meeting your parents?
No.
For dinner? No. Okay, good.
No.
I was gonna say, it's like, if you did, there is no way that they don't.
No. Obviously not, because you wait till you see what happens.
Okay, I'm listening. I'm ready.
We're fucking smoking. I light it up. I smoke half of it. His brother just like taps out, still has a few hits, taps out. So I basically end up smoking like 90% of the next one. We're like, fuck it, it's time to leave. We stand up, start walking towards the entrance, walk out, and then we walk for like 10 meters, not even maybe. And then he's walking ahead of me. I'm walking in the mid. His brother's like right beside me at the back. I think on the left maybe. Yeah, on my left. And he's like, Sheldon, I don't feel so good. And he just chucks his arm on my fucking shoulder. And he just fucking spazzes out and drops cunt. So I gotta hold him and lower his fucking body, because otherwise his head would just like...
Yeah, because it's like, alright, now you're in emergency mode. You're all fucking off your head.
And I'm not sober at all.
No, I know.
I'm the most fucked with, like, right there.
And now you have to look after
including the
else.
Russians.
Yeah.
I'm the most fucked right there. Guaranteed. And then he fucking almost decks it. And I yelled to this guy, because he's ahead, so he doesn't know this is going down. Turns around, his brother's on the floor. His fucking eyes roll back. So in my mind, I'm fucked up. I think, oh shit, Wesley just died. Why in Thailand on a holiday and Wesley just died? What am I gonna tell his mom? We went out for a drink and your son just died?
Well, it's a good thing that you didn't have to tell her that.
I'm just fucking tripping out, dude.
Yeah.
And we're like, holy fuck. And then...
Wes is dead.
Yeah, that's fucking my reaction. He just died. We're on holiday and he just died. It's fucked.
Yeah.
But then, what's even funnier is like, probably 45 seconds later, he just fucking shoots up and starts walking. We're like, what the fuck, bro? Yeah. You were just dead like half a minute ago. Just sit.
Just relax.
Sit and breathe.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, oh, what happened? I was like, bro, you were out cold. Just sit. And then I was like, Daza, we ain't going for your fucking to meet the family. We're going back to the room. I was like, go grab a tuk-tuk. He fucking nuts off. And I'm coaching his brother on how to breathe. I was like, deep breaths, bro. Just in, out. And I'm fucked up.
Oh, yeah. So you're also learning as you go as well. It's
yeah.
In, what's out, what's next? Oh, in. What's next? Out.
The funniest thing was, as he stood up to like start walking again, the Russians just started clapping in the distance.
Because they would have seen everything.
Everything.
They saw stumble
everything. They seen everything. They just seen him fall. They seen me freak out. They seen him stand back again.
Yeah.
And start walking.
They were there for the whole journey.
Dude. Yeah, Thailand was like wild. Fuck. And then we went to a fucking massage parlor.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna send a hooker to this fucking room.
Yeah.
Because when he was by himself,
we're
in a massage parlor, I was like, oh fuck, should I fucking send a fucking tranny?
Yeah.
It's like, today's the day you're gonna lose your virginity.
Yeah.
But the other way around.
Yeah, the other way around, yeah. From the other side, yeah.
I was like, holy fuck, that would have been fun.
Do you think this would have made for a great podcast story? But no, that's good. All right, well, I don't know if you're aware of this, but we've done a solid 2 hours, so I think that's a good place to wrap it up. Even though I know you teased some stuff earlier, save it for your next appearance.
I'm still 17.
You're still 17
in the stories, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I'm now 24.
Yeah, we've got heaps to go. There'll be like stories as we hang out more too, and like now I know more about you. Like it was like saved for the podcast. Now it has been saved for the podcast. This has been great. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, nice to be here.
Nah, this is good.
This was like, one of the best nights I've had in a while.
Nah,
just sitting and talking shit.
Yeah, good. I'm glad you enjoyed it, because while you were talking, I'm not gonna lie, it might be in the footage, I started seeing shit. Like, I'm sitting here, like, sleep deprived, And I'm like blinking away. I'm curious what it looks like in the footage, but I wasn't present for most, like not most, but like there was a good section where I don't know. We'll see. I'll see what it looks like. But,
I'm pretty sure I noticed. You just don't know.
yeah, I think I did there too. Yeah, but I was listening. Yeah, ears were working, brain was elsewhere.
Yeah, that's Josh gone out for a spin.
Yeah, but it's alright because I listen to these myself after as well. Anyway, so that's good. Well, anyway, yeah. Thanks for being here, and that's it. The podcast is done. It's over. Go home. You got better things to do.